Yo! What's up, folks? So I just thought I would hang out and work on this PC with y'all. If you have nothing better to do, say what's up. Yeah, so let me know what the audio sounds like in the chat. In the meantime, I'm going to be putting this PC together here. And I'm going to be breaking one down while upgrading a new one. Moving it over to a new case. The thing is, as most of you probably know, I've been building an arcade thanks to my boy Matt over at the... bring this down a little. Over at Stronghold. He helped me basically fund getting the PC or the arcade for ADHD together, which my brother has been in charge of, actually. And while I went ahead and upgraded from a 1080 to finally getting a 3080, which I will show you guys here. This is my old 1080. It's an Asus ROG Strix Turbo to a GTX 3080, which is this fucking beast. Look at that. Look at that thing. Isn't that crazy? It's fucking insane. Anyway, so it didn't, my old power supply wasn't good enough for it, but here's the thing is, I needed to put the old PC together for, which is essentially this one, together for the arcade, which I had been meaning to put together as a Steam Deck environment, I guess you could say. So I'm going to take this out of this old enclosure, which you can tell is pretty dusty. I'm going to keep this power supply in here. I'm going to take basically this, which is the motherboard with all the old, all my old dev kind of video game environment stuff. So it's just going to be pulling this out into the new case, and putting the 3080 in there and everything, and then putting all the old stuff into this one, which was originally in here to begin with. And make a Steam PC out of it, like a, yeah, I forgot what they call them, Steam, was it Steam PC? I can't remember what Steam called them, but there was a name for the Steam Deck before it was a Steam Deck, and it was a Steam PC. I forgot what it was called. But anyway, they have essentially what's called, what the Steam Deck runs, which is a Linux version of Steam, and it's essentially a PC, just in a little tiny device. And while I wait for that thing to get to Ask an Enemy proper, or Ask an Enemy HQ, yeah, I'm just going to do this. So while I hang out and listen to jams, I know they'll might do the thing of, you know, hey, you can't play jams on real stream. Fuck them. Whatever. I'm just playing music. It's not like I'm trying to rip people off. So anyway, I'm going to be breaking this down, just listening to music, so I thought I'd hang out with you guys. If you guys have any questions, obviously just drop them in the chat. I'm not sure what the best way to go about this. Also, I've not been using my Facebook lately, so if you all are on Facebook and the chat isn't working, that's one of the reasons why I gave up on it. It's just the chat itself is a little jacked. So feel free to stop by YouTube or twitch.tv/AskAnEnemyStudios, and I started a chat in there called the Steam Deck Enviro Chat if you want to join the Discord. The Discord is discord.gg/AskAnEnemyStudios if you're not already there. Let's see, how am I going to do this? Probably the best way to go about this is to take out all the loose stuff that was out here. I'm going to keep the drive in here because I don't have room for that disk drive in the new case. Could have been at PAX East this weekend, or this coming weekend. I think today was the first day of PAX East, if I'm not mistaken, because East does the thing of starting on a Thursday. Pretty cool. I'm down with that. West is the one that does the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday thing. So, anyway. Actually, let me see. Yeah. Let me actually, at the very least, I'm going to go ahead and... Where's my staple gun? So I took out a bunch of this stuff already. It's kind of like in process. This is like a USB hub that I got a long time ago when I started doing VR. For whatever reason, the Oculus required a very specific USB hub, PCIe for whatever reason, because I guess a lot of the PCI or the USB slots on my motherboard were not compatible with the original Oculus, like the original Oculus. The new Rift S seemed to be not as picky about stuff, and it was an Initech KTU3FR 502U revision 2A. I don't know, it's stupid shit. And then I took out this Wi-Fi 6 card that I already had in there. This is actually a really good one. It's got Bluetooth also, since this PC, the old PC, actually I don't even think this newer one, has a Bluetooth on the board itself, although I might be mistaken, it might actually. This is a TP-Link AX3000, Wi-Fi 6 and Bluetooth, so that's pretty neat. Anyway, what I'm going to do is get my staple gun and hammer down this, or staple down this. Let me see if these work. This kind of protective thing that I've got here, it's kind of like I never put it down. I started, I've got an old iMac that's back here. That was my PC, like my iMac, my recording environment basically for all my music stuff. And, oh cool, I already had some in here, but let's see. I started putting that, breaking that up, like trying to replace the video card in there because it went out on that old iMac, and I ordered one off of Amazon, but it was not, apparently it's not actually supported. Let's see if that works. Ooh, yeah, that totally worked. Alright, cool. That's good. Yeah, this is the first time. So this kind of desk, or this thing that I'm working on here, was a just a piece of just a kind of like a, I don't know what to call it, like a, it's got drawers on it. Like we found it, Cal and I found it at some furniture store over on the west side. And it worked out perfectly for this, for kind of doing, you know, work on stuff like this, just to lay it out. Because it's got this cool, like, yeah, you can actually tell on stream. It's got this cool, like, layer thing to it. The hell was that? Oh, I got all sorts of stuff on the sides here. But anyway, yeah, I also, you can kind of see my guitars here on a very risky thing I did was I put a guitar mount to the side of it because I figured I'd be working on guitars here. So basically lay it down. I'll show you this real quick just because it's pretty neat. So I got the guitar laying down here, and then if I ever do any guitar repairs, be sure to stream that too because it's real dumb. But I've got this guitar holder thing, or neck layout, right? So basically when you swap out strings and stuff, you kind of just lay this thing down here, put your guitar down like this, and then, you know, just swap out the strings, do the thing, do the intonation on it, do all that kind of crap. But yeah, so this is my SG that I use for recording Howard Rourke stuff, and just got it over here on the side. Can be messing around with that kind of stuff. It's pretty cool. It's a lot of fun. But anyway, yeah, so I've been meaning to actually staple gun this thing here. So in case you guys didn't catch it, it will be a process. It's not going to be something that I'm going to do in one stream here. But yeah, like I said, I'm just hanging out. I don't expect this to be a super interesting stream, but as always, if you guys have questions, just drop them in the chat. This actually works out better than I thought. Alright, cool. So the reason I'm doing this is, the thing is, when this thing lifts, right? I've got that lamp there, but when I lift this, I want it to be able to stay, and also when I'm shifting stuff around, it moved, and it was a pain in the ass, so I'm trying to just kind of keep it steady here. And I was hoping that the staples actually wouldn't scratch whatever I lay on here, but I don't think it will. I think it'll make a big deal. The thing is, when I lift it up, it'll just kind of sag and be all gross. And this way, hopefully it stays. Might be running out of... Just slide another one in here. If anybody's at PAX East, feel free to let me know how it's been going. Got a message from my buddy Stuart, who I met at PAX South a couple years back, actually. You guys should go check out his stuff over at artovision.com. He basically does these things where he sells artwork in like a shadow display case kind of stuff. Keegs, what's up, man? No way, seriously? For those of you who aren't on the Facebook chat there, Keegan says, yo, this Cyberpunk update has IKEA Simulator in it. Sounds pretty cool, man. Like a legit IKEA thing, or are you just being facetious? You being facetious, bro? Let's see how this holds up. This might actually work out. Might actually work out better than I thought. It's probably driving my cat crazy, though. This banging sound. Cool. Alright, so I've got that settled there. Yeah. Alright. Let me actually take this lamp down just real quick while I test this. And yeah, so again, I've got the guitar back there, right? So while I'm doing stuff, I can kind of lift this. It's like a rotating mount. The one thing I'm afraid of is the bottom screw actually broke off. Yeah, fuck yeah, that totally worked. Alright, awesome. So that means if I have that here, I can probably do the same for this other section there. Huh. Alright. Put that up. Just to keep it from sliding, right? Because, like, turn this back on. There we go. Yeah, hopefully the camera... Yeah. So right now I'm running this this camera on the side here is the C920, the Logitech, which is... When you've got good light, the frame rate holds up real well. When you don't, there's all sorts of motion blur and shit. So, yeah. Anyway. Alright. Let me staple down this other side over here. And as you can see, I've got my Mortal Kombat thing here. So my brother got one of those arcade 1-ups of Mortal Kombat. And he somehow he got this like second Mortal Kombat label thing that goes on the front. And obviously being a fucking massive Mortal Kombat fan myself, my brother just hooked it up and gave it to me, which was pretty cool. So yeah, like I said, putting this whole PC together is going to be cool because it's going to be a nice way for me to test ADHD on Linux, which is something I've always wanted to do. Julius, what's up, my man? You know me, man. I tend to be pretty crafty. Bullshit, dude. I always end up fucking something up. It's one of those reasons why I wouldn't get a 3D printer like you did. Keegan, my cousin Julio there, actually just recently picked up a 3D printer. I forgot what model it is, but Julio, if you could drop that in the chat. Keegan also has one as well. He's one of those nerd guys that prints fucking Warhammer miniatures. I'm just fucking with you, Keegs. Although it's probably fucking true. Yeah, see, so it's a lot thicker here, you can tell, because the staples are actually kind of breaking. But again, that's primarily just to get the this rubber to not slip while I'm moving it around. As long as it does that, I think it's fine. As long as it doesn't super fucking move around, that's all that really matters. Yeah, that's good. It might end up tearing eventually, but I've got plenty of this stuff to go around, so it's not that big a deal. Oh, damn, okay. I think, Keegan, you're the one who's more into that stuff than I am. You could tell me. I think that sounds... I think I remember that being a pretty good one. The Ender 3 Pro, huh? Oh, I'm going to attach this, because... I don't know if you guys feel that way, but when you got headphones on and the cable kind of hits you on the boob, it's a little awkward. A little funny there. Funny feeling. Anyway, for those of you just stopping by, again, I'm upgrading the old PC from this 1080 to this monstrosity called the 3080. Look at the size of that fucking thing. It's even thicker. Yeah. If you got questions, it's essentially the Asus, however you want to say it, ROG Strix 3080. Just straight 3080, not TI. Apparently it's overclocked, but who knows. So yeah, now that I got that up and running, let's bring this old PC back up here and make sure I got all the cables unplugged from the back. So, yeah, got that. So I'm going to keep this old PSU in here because that's going to power the old motherboard with the old CPU and the old RAM, all that crap. This is essentially going to go in the arcade, hopefully running Steam OS. Steam Machine, that's what it's called. Obviously, I put it in the fucking description. So yeah, gotta figure out which of these cables I'm gonna unplug first. I gotta do the... So here's what I kind of want to try and do. I want to try... let me know in the chat if the music's too loud. It's a pretty good balance for me to kind of stay in the mood and hear it in my headphones. But if it's too loud in chat, just let me know. Anyway, I'm going to try and take the motherboard out complete with the heatsink so I don't have to unplug all that stuff and do the, thermal paste on it again. I don't know if that's necessarily the right or smart thing to do, but it's kind of where I'm going there. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm going with that. Okay. I'm hoping I can do it that way. Let's see. So, yeah, don't freak out. I'm going to use my drill, but it's normally... I'm not going to use it for the motherboard. I'm just going to use it for these. Let's do speed 1. Okay. Okay. So the thing is, I gotta move this fan off first because there's a motherboard PSU thing up here that I gotta be able to reach. Oh man, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do it without unplugging those fans first. Okay. So I might actually have to lay it down after all. And if that's the case... Get it? Case? I'm going to go ahead and put the back panel here back on. simply to make it easier to lay down without crimpling all these cables. Yeah. Should be fine. Like I said, these old power cables here aren't really plugged in anything anyway. So let's move this up. What's going on here? Okay. Damn it. Actually, this weekend, in addition to PAX East, the Shat, fucking William Shatner, is supposed to be here for Comic-Con, if I'm not mistaken, too. As I was telling my cousin, I think a couple days ago, I was considering doing Comic-Con, but I don't know, just things didn't line up right, and kind of keep debating whether that's worth it or not. It's always good when I do it with the glitch folks, glitch peeps, because they handle all the having to deal with the fucking people that run it. Although I think Julio, you might have been, if you're still there, man, I think you might have been telling me that might be run by other people this year. So, alright, let me get some of this light in here. Let's put it this way. Okay. Alright, so I've got all those out. I think might need... Yeah, that's fine. Okay, disconnect these fans. There we go. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna have to get through that. Let's tilt this back. I forget those screws are actually easier to get to, so it's not that big a deal. Oh, right, okay, so I actually don't remember what those are for, but okay. Might actually need to take this off after all. I guess at the same time, right, it'll give me a reason to redo the let's see, where's that? Redo the thermal paste, I guess. I can't reach that back there. Oh, maybe this is a good way. Let's see. Let's see, might be able to do this. Yeah, this might work. There we go. Alright, cool. So, that worked. Now... Yep, now I just gotta undo all these screws. I think I'm getting there. Alright. Alright, so this is gonna be a bitch, but again, hopefully totally worth it. You know what? Let me be right back. Let me go get my... I just got a new kit for this. Let's see. All right. I ended up picking up one of these, again, going back to the iMac I was talking about. I ended up picking up one of these iFixit kits that I had been meaning to use. And I think it'll work for this. Because I need the bits that are kind of magnetic. Let's see. Fuck yeah, look at that. That's neat. So yeah, it comes with all these little bits for opening basically iPhones and iMacs and all sorts of stuff. And I call them these guitar picks. But yeah, so I can actually use that instead. Let's see. See if this works. Man, I have so much desk space and no space to put stuff on. Let's see, is that too big? Ooh, no, that works perfectly. Fuck yeah. Alright. Alright. Cool. There we go. Oh man, this was a good investment in this little screwdriver kit. Some of these little tight areas like this. I'm all shaky. I haven't eaten dinner, actually. Anybody want to send me some food? Oh, there's another one. Almost there. See, in that way I don't need to take the RAM out. But also... Alright. Is that all of them? Is it? I think so. There we go. You gotta be real careful with this stuff. Any little ding on one of those pins, and you're out, man. You were out. There we go. Oh, fuck. Alright. Unplug that. There we go. Alright. So there we go. Also another Strix, I just realized that my motherboard for this new PC is a ROG Strix B550. So let me put this down over here somewhere safe. There we go. Alright, motherboard out. That's really all I needed from this machine, so I can kind of move on to putting it in the other one. Hard drives were removed. Drive is staying in here, the CD drive. Not like a Steam machine requires it, but again, I don't have room for that. So those hard drives, actually I might end up putting one of the old hard drives in here, but for now, let's go ahead and move on, I guess, right? Yep. Close this off over here. Yeah, there's no need for that right now. So, what I am going to do... Yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the proper case. So here's the power supply that I ended up going with. It is a RM850X, which is Corsair. I'm a fan of Corsair stuff. It's pretty cool. I dig it. Stuff holds up. I like their keyboards. Moved on from Razer stuff. We all know my passion of dislike for Razer stuff. Right. Actually, yeah, let me go ahead and open up the case here. I ended up going with this Corsair 220T RGB. No real reason for the RGB outside of it was the only option, but it's a good, it seemed like a good case, so we'll see. It's much smaller than that old one, but also that was one I got, man, years ago when CompUSA was still here in El Paso. CompUSA was like a CompUSA was the equivalent, well, the El Paso equivalent. I just realized the camera froze there. Hold on. Did it? Oh no. Okay. Just want to make sure. Yeah. So CompUSA was sort of the equivalent of like a Fry's, I guess, if you're on the East Coast or the West Coast. I don't know if Fry's. I guess Autorama or Adorama. I don't remember what it was called, but that's like the equivalent of a Fry's also. But I think that's for the East Coast. Or B&H Photo. B&H Photo, I think, is like a New York thing, right? I think so. Anyway, there were a couple of options I could have gone with, but I just went with like the simplest, easiest option available that would fit all of this stuff. And I've kind of always wanted to go for the kind of sleek, more modern look. Or I don't know if modern's is the right way to put it, but we'll see how this holds up. Also, yeah, they do recommend you use the those little wrist things, which I actually do have. I might actually put it on for this one because it's pretty staticky. I think it's because of styrofoam there. Okay, yeah, like I said, it's a lot smaller. Huh, it's got this kind of magnetic top there. Weird. Alright, I'll show you guys that in a bit. Let me grab my wrist guard thing. Hold on.
Josie's on a vacation far away. Come around and talk it over. So many things that I wanna say. You know I like my girls a little bit older. I just wanna use your love tonight. I don't wanna lose your love tonight.
Alright, I actually just realized that my wrist anti-shock thing or whatever was in the arcade case. So this is the PC, and here is the PC that I'm going to replace back into that old case there. But yeah, so I originally was going to put my old 660 Ti in there, which we'll compare right now to the 1080. So yeah, anyway, let's move this up and let me tuck that back in. There we go. So yeah, this is much smaller than that old case. There we go. I can take the film off here. Not sure if... Okay. Yeah, actually, the first thing I will do, it is a hell of a lot smaller case. I remember Blaze telling me... Blaze telling me there that... If it's a smaller case, it might actually go against the 3080, but we'll see. Yeah, let me actually... I'm not going to take that off yet. So I want to see how it might actually fit in here. Because apparently it does get hot. So again, let's compare these here. Ooh, yeah, okay, just barely. Holy shit. So again, remember, this is the 1080, which would be... Yeah, let's go ahead and do this here. Switch these out. So, what is it, the top line? Alright, what we can do is more than likely... Okay, yeah, oh no, holy shit. I might actually need to take out one of those fans. Yeah, there's... Man! Okay, can that come across there? So it fits in the board, right? I mean, you can see that it fits in there. The only thing is... let's see, maybe that... Yeah, that little bit might actually be the bit that you need to put in there, so... Let's see. Guess it doesn't really matter. We could take them all out. Okay. There's fans in here that you can kind of see once you put this down here. Let's take this out. It basically takes up 3 slots. But there are these fans here that you might... Oh, fuck. Okay. There are these fans here that kind of get in the way. Right, see that lip right there? They stick out just enough, but might just be enough for this. So we'll find out in a bit. Those out there. I don't know how many of these I'm going to need to take off, but might as well just take them all off for now. I've always wondered if people have a set way of doing these things. Like if, you know, like even if professional kind of places have like a set way of like, oh, you need to do this first or whatever, but I needed to know if I need to take this thing back, that's why. I'm also going to have to see how these things are wired as well. So that's going to have to happen. For now, let's do this. There was a NZXT case that looked pretty cool. Like white, kind of all sleek and modern looking. But I like Corsair more. So I kind of just went with it. Okay, so now with that out of the way, let me actually try and slide this thing in here. I'm trying not to put pressure on the fans. So, ooh, yeah, man, that is a tight fit. Might need to take the fan out just to put it in. Let's see. Huh, I was debating maybe putting the light separately. Or I could probably just bump the Elgato light more. Let's try this. Go brightness. Oh, that might be. Oh yeah, that lights it up a good amount and throws off the color there. Alright, so let's see, I know this front panel comes off, right? There we go. Yeah. Okay, so I was moving the wrong thing, but yeah, that comes off. All right. Put this here. Okay. Huh. It shows here that the stream went down. Let me check. Okay, shows a chat popping up. So in the chat, feel free to let me know if the stream ended. It does show like some kind of encoder issue on my end over here. So just kind of let me know. Yeah. Could just be an internet thing. Okay, so more than likely it's probably going to be this fan there. Alright, I guess what I can move on to is I'll move on to putting the motherboard in, and then just kind of see how that fits in there. So I'll lay this down. Got some zip ties too, something I've got hip to, thanks to my buddy Jesse. Alright, give me a sec. Alright. Let me just try something here. That's going. Give me a sec to test something. Okay. Cool. Just wanted to make sure it was running. All right. Close that out. Cool. All right. Just wanted to make sure that was working. All right. So. The cool thing about this actual board as well is that oh, I need to get the manual too just to see how all this stuff wires in. But yeah, the cool thing about this board is that it has slots for SSDs in the back over here, which I thought was kind of neat. So yeah, it's got this magnet thing. I can take this off for now. Oh, don't put it on there. There we go. Yeah, so you take these off here. My other Corsair case had this similar thing. It had a back panel here. It was new to what I was used to because cases I've done before didn't have that, what I call fanciness to it. Let's see what it's got back here. Oh, there's a manual. Holy shit, that's neat. Awesome. So I got that there. Oh, that's nice and miniature too. Down with that. Cool. And then all the hardware is in here too. That's neat. So yeah, let me show you guys there, since you can't see it really. You got these, so the cool thing I thought was neat with this one is normally mine, the reason it extends so far out is that there's a drive bay there that's on that old case there. And you can kind of put your drives in here. Since I don't plan on having too many for this one, I've only got a 4 terabyte for like my normal, my usual kind of Steam library, and then I have an SSD for kind of like, you know, that next gen fucking loading times, whatever. So I really only have 2 drives, and that's more than enough, because got that 4 terabyte, and then I think I had another 1 terabyte as like a project thing. So yeah, those 2 will fit in here perfectly. What's in here? I'm assuming this is gonna be like the screws and stuff. Yeah, all the cables and stuff. Cool, yeah, zip ties. Alright, so I don't actually need to go get my other zip ties because there's plenty in here. So long as they work. Rather zip tie this than keep these here, right? Okay, yeah, those are the fans, which I'll need to move eventually. Okay, the RGB crap, which I kind of don't really mind. Yeah, so the SSDs kind of go mounted there. It's kind of neat. Okay. Alright. Alright, let's see here. Okay, yeah, it's got some standoffs for that. Okay, length. See, I think it was 13. Let's see. Hey Siri, how many millimeters is 16 inches?
It's 406.4 millimeters.
Ooh. Yeah, this might not actually work. 100 millimeters. I'm trying to remember how long that is. Where is this thing? Measurement for that. There it is. Man, these fucking things.
Good for you, I guess you moved on really easily. You found a new girl and it only took a couple weeks. Remember when you said that you wanted to give me the world?
Let's see.
Good for you, I guess that you've been working on yourself. I guess the therapist I found for you, she really helped. Now you
Okay, yeah, this thing is locking up here. Alright folks, I'm going to stop this here because I keep getting these messages that it's dropping. So I'm going to go stream directly on the Discord if you guys want to go check this out. For whatever reason, this keeps telling me that my encoder settings are wrong, and I don't want to just have a choppy ass fucking stream up on here. So if you want to stop by, feel free to go to the Discord channel. Thanks for stopping by in the meantime, though. Peace it.